Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's been a week since we were out here last and we put the Guardian product on the front of all these hives. We've had bad weather and I just haven't been able to get back out into the hives. But what I want to do today is do a deep dive inspection on all of these hives. I'm going to make it quick, but I want to do three things. I want to try to find the queen if I can. It's not the most important thing. If I see eggs, I'll be good. I'll know that I've got a queen in the box. But I want to find the queen if I can. I want to check the status of hive beetles in the hives. Now, there may be some in there because I haven't put the oil traps in yet, and that's the third thing that we want to do. I want to get oil traps in these hives to get rid of any hive beetles that are already in there. That way we'll be able to give a fair assessment of the Guardian. Also, we have some bad news to report. It looks like the resource hive, it didn't make it. After we put the Guardian on the front of it last week, everything seemed fine. I did not go into the hive though, and apparently they've been robbed out to the point where the bees starved to death. Found a bunch of dead bees on the bottom, so my goal is to move the resource hive off that pad and move the yellow split onto the pad in the same spot that the resource hive is in. So let me get my gear on, smoke these bees, and let's get started. All right, girls. Coming in. Do I see any hive beetles in there? Yes, I do. There's one right there. There's also one in the lip of that bucket. There's one right there. Oh, there goes one. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Take a look. Oh, there we're storing in there. Look at that. Let's see, sugar syrup galore. Oh, that's nice. Nice frame. Oh, there she is. There she is, right there. Hey, queen. I'll tell you what I do not see. I do not see any hive beetles at all in here. Now, the other day I came out, I cleaned a bunch of hive beetles out of the top of this hive. But these girls are doing a great job keeping them gone. So what I'm going to do, I know the queen is on this frame. I'm going to put a couple of beetle traps, put them on this side. We're just going to get out of this hive and move on. We're back with the beetle blaster. There we go. Plug this back up. We really want to see evidence of a queen. Now, there are a ton of bees in this hive. One of those girls have propolised this. These are my yellow bees, so they're generally pretty nice. And again, this hive is packed with bees. Hey, girls. Holy moly. All right, girls, I want to see a queen. I want to see a queen cell. Okay? Let me see a queen cell. Show me the queen. There's still a ton of bees in here. I hear a queen. We have a queen piping in this box. We have a queen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this queen, but I heard her piping. We have a queen in this box. She may have just hatched. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give them another medium. There she is. There's our queen. Just saw her. There she is, right there. She's piping. Okay, we're putting her back in here. We're closing this hive up, and then I'm going to give these girls another box. Here is another box of drawn comb. I think this will serve these girls well. Put some hive beetle traps in here too. There we go. There we go. All right, now this is the yellow queen that used to be in that box. We're going to check on her. I hope she's doing well. I'm going to be moving this hive. This is our brand new sage hive, by the way. I was running out of colors in the rainbow, so we went with sage. Because I also painted my boat with it this year, and I had some sage paint. So this is the sage hive. Used to be the yellow queen living in here, and now she is the sage queen, and she's going to be moving down to the pad where the resource hive is. But that won't happen until tonight when all the bees come home. Let me see any hive beetles in here. Not the first one. Okay, well, we know they're... Ooh, there's a couple of hive beetles. There's 3 of them, 4 of them. Well, we're going to get rid of that. Ouch!
The sage hive triggers the stingometer.
Stingometer. Didn't see that bee in there. Son of a gun. Ouch. Ouch. Boy, that one felt bad. That will hurt. Son of a gun. I also am going to be replacing some of this comb with some drawn out comb today. Because there's nothing there. I see 2 hive beetles down at the bottom. Now I see 1 hive beetle. And now there are no hive beetles down on the bottom. Your Highness. Oh, that's a beautiful frame of brood. You know she's working. There she is. Here's our queen. Right there. Okay. There you go. You're going back in. Okay, so this is a good hive to test the guardian entrance on. We only saw 2 hive beetles in here. I killed them both. We found the queen. It's a weak hive, so if hive beetles are going to come in, they're going to come into the weak hive. Now, I've got some beetle blasters in here to catch any hive beetles that I missed or any new hive beetles that get in, but this will be a good test of that entrance. Right, let's get into the green hive and see what we can see. I've screened bottom board, so I put my smoke on the bottom and let it permeate the hive. Because I've come to understand that the smoke is not to chase the bees out of your way, it's to mask the attack pheromone. It does chase your bees out of the way when you smoke them on the top, but the goal of the smoke is to mask their attack pheromone. I don't want any excitable bees setting off an alarm and getting all the bees excitable. I tried smoking through only the top. I ended up getting stung a lot that way. I go from the bottom. There we go. So yeah, I do not see any hive beetles on the top, and this box is heavy with resources. Okay, this frame is empty. No resources, no brood. Oh, a lot of hive beetles. A lot of hive beetles in here. A ton. Oh man, there's a bunch. I'm going to brush the bees off. And then go after the hive beetles. I don't want to shake the bees off, because if I do that, hive beetles will go with them. Okay, there must have been 15 hive beetles on there. But maybe they had them all on this frame. There we go. Let's see what we see here. Some brood on here. I do not see any hive beetles on this frame. I think they had them all relegated to that one frame. I think that was the beetle jail. So there's a nice frame of capped brood. Look at that. That's a beauty. Oh, there's one hive beetle. And goner. Not see the queen on there, but boy, that is a beautiful frame. It'll be interesting to see how many beetles we catch in this hive. Be out of there. Get out. Okay, this is another hive that has not been fed. There we go. Let's get in the orange hive, see what we can see. Quantity of hive beetles in here before we started. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, okay. This one here, we're doing the same thing. We're going to brush this one off. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here's your frame back. A bunch of hive beetles. I just saved you. Here you go. Chase your beetles right into there. And you chase your beetles right into there. Here we go, girls. Hey, girls. Here you go. Alright, girls, there you go. Alright, last hive. Let's take a quick look in here. Alright, let's see here. Show me your queen and I'll get out. Deal? You show me your queen and I'll leave. Sounds like a fair deal, ladies. Okay. They do not need fed. The super's filled with sugar syrup all the way across. Oops. Don't light me up. Okay, that frame is not even drawn. Ooh, got some hive beetles though. Holy moly, do we ever have hive beetles? Well, they know how to run from you too. There were like 6 hive beetles on there. Oh, this hive's got a bunch of them inside. The hive beetle, oh, there's several of them right there. This is just nasty comb too. Well, I got them. There's another one. There. There's one down there. There's 2 down there.
The pink hive triggers the stingometer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you sting me. Yeah, put you out of your misery. I was just chasing the hive beetles away, ladies. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Leave me alone, baby. We give them 4. Just because I think this hive needs it. This is peanut oil. basting syringe. There you go. There's your super. All right. Well, there you go. Success. We've been in each one of the hives. We have found a queen in most of the hives, evidence of a queen in all of the hives, and the hive beetles seem to be under control. Now, some of the hives had hive beetles in them, and I put the beetle blaster oil traps inside of all of the hives to take care of the rest of the hive beetles that were in there, but there are nowhere near as many hive beetles as I expected to see, and nowhere near as many hive beetles as I saw in this hive last week before we put the Guardian on, so I think it's working. We'll know for certain on the next inspection whether or not it's working. With all that said, I think everything was a success. This evening, when all the bees come home, I'm going to be taking the new sage hive and move it down onto the pad where the resource hive is next to the pink hive, so that when they go out foraging tomorrow, they're going to be leaving from the new location, and hopefully they'll circle their hive and come back and find it down there at the end. Speaking of the sage and the pink hive, the sage and the pink hive lit me up. They were the only two hives to sting me. They both got me on the first finger on the right hand, I believe. I'll have to go back and look at the video to verify that, but it was the sage and the pink hive that got me. The stingometer hasn't gone off in a while. It went off today. So there you go. With all that said, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, do me a favor. Hit the like button below. I'd really appreciate it. If you have something to say, please comment. I'd love to hear from you. And by all means, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It just takes a second. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you're good to go. You'll be notified of all of my new content. With all that said, I want to thank you for watching. I want you to be happy. All these hives are going to be happy once these hive beetles are under control. I'm happy because we're on the way to getting these hive beetles under control. I want you to be happy. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
As the season continues, multiple hives trigger the stingometer and add 2 to the season total.